I never thought I'd witness the dark underbelly of love until the custody battle began. I thought I'd seen it all, the lies, the manipulation, but nothing compared to that night. I stumbled upon a chilling conversation, and my heart raced, racing through my veins like ice. Just when I thought I had my footing, an FBI agent knocked on my door. I still remember the coldness of the metal handle as I opened it, revealing a world I never wanted to enter. The agent held a surveillance tape, one my ex-husband had tried to erase. My stomach churned. What secrets lurked in that tape? My ex's grin faded. It twisted into something sinister. Did he think he could hide forever? The noise of his lies swirled in my mind, a cacophony of deceit. I could hear my daughter's laughter echoing in the background. As the tape rolled, I felt the air thicken with a haunting presence. Each frame was a revelation, pulling me deeper into his treachery. My hands trembled, cold sweat beading on my brow. It showed not just manipulation, but shadows of something darker. Goosebumps prickled my skin as I recognized faces, people I thought were friends. The walls felt like they were closing in. The silence hung heavy, unsettling. I was afraid. Would confronting these truths protect my daughter, or sink us deeper? My heart raced with a mix of determination and dread, love and fear. The chilling realization that I was on the edge of something much bigger loomed over me. "You need to be careful," the agent warned, his eyes full of concern. I nodded, my throat tight with panic. The tension felt explosive. I could almost hear the ticking clock echoing, counting down to a confrontation I wasn't ready for. Then there was a knock, another knock at the door, but this time, it wasn't the agent. My breath caught. Who was it? Did he know? My heart thundered as I hesitated, torn between the urge to protect my daughter and the truth clawing at me to be exposed. I stood frozen, the chill of foreboding racking my body. The stakes were higher than I'd ever imagined. Something worse was coming. I could feel it, a storm approaching, and all I wanted to do was shield her from it all. Before you go on, let me tell you something. A lot of people have been saying that YouTube, out of nowhere, unsubscribes them from the channel. Take a quick look to make sure the red button is on. That way you won't miss any of the videos still to come. And while you're at it, hit the like button, because it really helps me keep bringing you stories like this. Oh, and tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I'd love to know. I hesitated, heart racing as that second knock echoed through the room. I braced myself. My daughter was sleeping peacefully down the hall. I needed to protect her, but curiosity pulled me toward the door. The moment I opened it, everything shattered. Standing there was a familiar face, my sister, Sarah. She looked pale, her eyes wild. "I know where he is," she whispered, urgency bubbling beneath her voice. My breath hitched. My mind raced. "What do you mean?" Her next words felt like a slap. "He didn't just disappear. He's been involved." Involved? My stomach twisted. My throat tightened. Then she pulled me close, voice trembling. "He's not who you think. Not at all. He's been in deep with some dangerous people. I had to find you." My world tilted. Shadows crawled in my mind. A new fear ignited. Was he capable of this? What does that mean for us? My voice cracked, panic rising. She shook her head, eyes wide. "I can't explain right now. Just trust me. We need to leave. Now." I glanced back at the surveillance tape. Would it keep me safe or expose us? My heartbeat thundered as dread flooded my veins. And then, from the darkness, a familiar laugh echoed down the hall. My daughter. The walls felt like they were closing in. Where was the safety I thought I had? Sarah, what have you gotten me into? The silence hung heavy, a weight that crushed my chest. Then came another knock, more insistent this time. Something primal stirred inside me. I didn't know which was worse, the truth or the storm brewing just outside. The choice hung in the air like a noose, tightening around my throat. I opened my mouth to ask more, but Sarah's eyes cut me off. You won't believe it. He's not just in deep. He's been seeing someone close to you. My heart dropped like a stone. What do you mean? My voice trembled. He's been with... The knock jolted us both. My heart raced. I could hear it pounding in my ears. Who was at the door? Please, Sarah urged, gripping my arm tightly. We have to go. No, I need to know. His partner, she's your best friend, Claire. The word shattered my reality. Claire, my heart twisted. Nausea clawed at my stomach. No, that can't be true. It is. Tears filled her eyes. I just found out. Panic surged. Betrayal sliced through me. I felt like I'd been plunged into ice water. The world around me spun as anger ignited. Another knock. This one was louder, more insistent. Why would she do this? I gasped, fighting to breathe. I don't know. Just keep your daughter safe. My whole body tensed. What did this mean? The sick, hollow feeling settled in my chest. I turned toward the door, heart racing. Could I even trust Sarah? The silence stretched. I felt trapped. Did Claire know? Was she part of this too? With a shaky breath, I whispered, What else don't I know? More knocks. Panic rising again. I needed answers. I needed to protect my daughter from this devastating storm. But the truth? It felt like a shadow lurking, waiting to consume me whole. And as the door rattled again, I was left with a chilling uncertainty. Would I be ready for whatever lay beyond? The door rattled again, sending a shock of adrenaline through me. Suddenly a memory surfaced, a whisper from the past, a fleeting encounter with Claire, her laughter mingling with dreams of friendship. Would she betray me? But then Sarah leaned in closer, her breath shaky. Listen, it's worse. You need to know the truth. What truth? Panic clawed at my throat. Your dad. He's been hiding something all these years. It was him. He's the reason your ex is in deep. My heart froze. What do you mean? A sickening realization hit me. He's somehow involved. Your family, it's all connected. A surge of nausea rushed through me. My world spun, reality fracturing. My dad? No, it couldn't be. The knock echoed again, louder, demanding. I felt faint, fingers trembling. My chest tightened, a weight of betrayal crashing down. What did this mean? How far did the lies go? Sarah, what else haven't you told me? She stared, panic flashing in her eyes. Silence engulfed us, thick and suffocating. The truth loomed, a dark cloud, ready to swallow me whole. My mind was reeling. I struggled to grasp what Sarah just said. My father? Involved? The door rattled again, the urgency pulling me back to reality. Wait, I said, my voice barely a whisper. What do you mean? She stepped closer, urgency radiating from her. He's the one who set your ex up with Claire. I felt the world tilt beneath me. No, no! My breath hitched, cold fear washing over me. That can't be right. It is, she insisted, tears welling. He did it to keep you in line, to control you through your ex. My heart stumbled. Control? My dad? A shiver raced down my spine. Why would he? I asked, horror sinking in. For power, money. She gripped my arms tight, urgency in her eyes. He thought it was for the best, but it's a mess now. A chill settled deep in my gut. Betrayal cut through me like glass. I felt sick. Everything I knew shattered. Was any of it real? Silence grew thicker. Each tick of the clock echoed, loud and ominous. The knocking started again. I clenched my fists. Fear knotting my stomach. What if I can't trust you? I blurted, the question hanging heavily in the air. She looked wounded. You have to trust me. We don't have a choice. Was there anyone left I could trust? Another knock. My heart felt like stone. The weight of everything was suffocating. Do we run? I gasped. Only if we want to survive. Deep down, I felt it. The truth lurking, ready to swallow me whole. As the door creaked open, dread pooled in the pit of my stomach. What waited beyond would change everything. The door creaked open and my breath caught. In front of me stood my father. A wave of disbelief crashed over me. He was supposed to be dead. My heart raced, confusion swirling inside me like a storm. Dad? His eyes, once warm and familiar, now held secrets. My whole body tightened, every bit of trust shattered. You! He stepped forward, voice low, urgent. I had to protect you. Protect me? I laughed bitterly. By destroying my life? All this time, with my ex? He grimaced, the weight of truth heavy between us. It was the only way to keep you safe. My stomach churned. From what? His silence screamed, and then it hit me. He was the puppet master. My heart plummeted. How could he betray me like this? A hollow sound echoed behind me as Sarah's eyes widened. She seemed to retreat, fear edging into her expression. Dad, why? My voice cracked, anguish swelling. How could I have been so blind? Claire's gone too far, he said, eyes darting to the door. You need to run now. Panic coursed through me. The world around me spun. Run? From who? Not just your ex. They're coming for us all. Another knock, frantic, rattling the frame. I felt sick. Betrayal, fear, confusion. It twisted like a knife. Is this a game to you? I shouted, voice trembling. His gaze hardened. I stepped back. I can't trust you. The silence lay heavy, suffocating. How deep did the lies run? Would I ever feel safe again? Another urgent knock. Time was running out. Stay close to Sarah. You're not alone. I nearly scoffed. Was he lying again? But even through my anger, doubt gnawed at me. What did I really know? The door trembled as fear clawed up my throat. My father's face loomed, filled with desperation. And as I stood there, torn, dread settled deep into my bones. What was coming? Would I be ready? My mind spun, chaotic and raw. My father's revelation pierced through me, like ice shards driving deep. I had been living a lie. I trembled, struggling to breathe as the walls felt like they were closing in. Not Claire, I choked, my heart pounding. She's not part of this. Yes, he snapped. She was always the bait, but your ex. He's tangled with forces stronger than any of us. I stepped back, nausea swirling. Forces? What does that even mean? My voice quivered, fear gnawing at my insides. Another knock, more frantic this time. My pulse raced, panic rising. Tell me the truth, I screamed, my throat tight. Suddenly, he looked older, weary and broken. They'll come for you both if they find you. I needed to keep you close. My world teetered. I couldn't trust him. The weight of betrayal crushed me. Sarah's frantic gaze flicked from me to him, questioning, confused. You knew? With a thrust of emotion, I cried, "How deep does this go?" Silence followed, thick and choking. In that quiet, my heart sank, a sick realization creeping in. If my father could betray me, who else could? What had I missed? The echo of hurried footsteps down the hall sent a jolt through me. They were coming. I felt trapped in a cage of lies, suffocating. "Run!" my dad urged, but I was frozen. What lay ahead was as terrifying as what was behind. Had I been surrounded by enemies all along? No answers came. Just shadows closing in. My heart raced, each beat echoing in the silence, trembling between panic and dread. "What do you mean he's in danger?" I demanded, voice shaky. My father stepped closer, urgency etched in his face. "You don't understand. It's not just external threats. You're part of something dark." "What do you mean?" My stomach twisted. Then he said it. "You're not really his daughter. Your mother, she wasn't who you thought." Shock hit like ice water. "What?" Each word clawed at the walls of my reality. She had a life before you. One with secrets tied to criminal enterprises." "Your last name?" "A shield, nothing more." My breath hitched, the room spun. "No, that can't be." His voice trembled. "It's true. Claire knows. She was meant to keep you close as leverage." Everything blurred. My breathing quickened. Leverage for what? But the frantic knocking echoed louder now. Fear rose within me, clawing at my chest, suffocating. I'd been a pawn all along. "Trust me, you need to go," he urged, desperation spilling from his eyes. But betrayal filled my heart, turning the air cold. My father's truth hung ominously. Was he even my real father? As I stepped back, I couldn't shake the feeling. I was trapped in a game bigger than I could fathom. And the storm? It was just beginning. My stomach dropped as my father's words sank in. It felt like I'd been plunged into icy water. "Wait, what do you mean Claire was bait?" My voice cracked, disbelief flooding my system. He stepped closer, desperation in his eyes. But I was lost. All these years, my whole life felt like a lie. I wasn't just a victim. I was a pawn. With shaking hands, I pushed him away. "You've got to be kidding me." My heart raced, panic surging. "You let this happen?" He looked pained, but I didn't care. Anger boiled inside me. "Who are you?" Then, Sarah gasped. "What if Claire isn't who you thought?" A chill crept up my spine. "What do you mean?" "What if she was never your friend?" A heavy silence fell, suffocating. My world shattered again. "Stop," I shouted, clutching my head. "I can't take any more." The knocking grew louder. A voice shouted my name. I was trapped in a nightmare. All my safety, everything I'd known, gone. A thought hit me like lightning. Perhaps I was always meant to be the sacrifice. "Please," I whispered, feeling vulnerable, exposed. "Don't say any more." But as dread spiraled, I couldn't shake the truth. What if my father was just the tip of a monstrous iceberg? And just like that, the reality shifted. My heart raced. I knew we had to escape. Before it was too late, my heart thundered as fear merged with fury. "You set this whole thing in motion?" I glared at my father, the man who should have been my protector. Shadows clouded his eyes, but remorse flickered. "I had to keep you safe." "No, you kept me trapped." Just then, footsteps echoed near the door. "Run!" Sarah screamed, urgency framing her face. In a burst of clarity, I grabbed her hand. "Let's go!" Without looking back, we bolted out the back, into the unknown, but finally free. The storm would rage on without us. The truth was ours now. No more secrets. We could face it together. And as we ran, the weight of my father's betrayal faded, replaced by the bond I had with Sarah. We were survivors, not pawns. Now it's your turn. You need to subscribe now. This is the moment to show your support. Don't wait any longer to share this story. Confirm the channel subscription so you don't miss the next exclusive tales. Press the like button right now to help the algorithm. Tell me in the comments your reactions and theories about how this all ended. Share this video with at least 5 friends who need to see this conclusion. If you liked my story, keep going and watch the next one that's appearing now. I think it will move you too.